Hi, I'm telephone operator number 1. You must be new here. I've never seen you before.
Hi, this is my first overnight shift. I just completed training.
You're really quite lucky to be working with me. I think it's no secret that I really am the best advisor this company has to offer. No one better. I really am that good.
Sure, that must be the reason I was put on this shift. I heard that no one wanted to work the overnight. It must be that you're so good it embarrasses everyone else.
Yes, many have come through the night shift, and few make the grade to stay. I know they are intimidated by my fabulousness. You may well ask, why am I setting up for tea?
Okay. Why are you setting up a tea set?
I said you may ask.
I am asking.
Well, old chap, during my recent trip across the pond, I found that a cup of tea helps calm my nerves and reminds me of the decencies of humankind. Civility is the true root of our work together this evening. We may well be tested, nay, pushed beyond what one can reasonably be asked to do. Will we crumble? Will we fold? Nay, we shall prevail, and at all times dignity. Always dignity.
Okay. Do we have to use accents, then? Okay, I know you're the expert, but shouldn't you get that?
I really can't be interrupted. I'm mid-tea here.
Okay, here goes nothing. Hello, help desk. No problem too big, no worry too small. Whatever it is, we can help it all.
I'm having an emergency. I can't get this baby to stop crying.
Oh, it is very hard to be a new parent.
No, I'm not a parent.
Oh, so you're a child. It is hard to be a child.
No, I'm the babysitter. This baby has not stopped crying in hours. I don't want to bother the parents.
Have you tried singing to it?
I've tried music, food, changing the diaper, and walking back and forth, and rocking the baby, and making soft moo noises just because I ran out of ideas. I really like cows. Anyway, none of that worked. I'm calling because I need more ideas.
Okay, so you have tried music. Well, I'm out of ideas. Big baby emergency. Lots of crying, nothing is working. Not sure what to do.
Ah, babies. The little people, as I call them. So sweet. Did the caller try singing a song?
Yes, tried singing.
Food?
Did you try food?
I already said I tried food, and changing the diaper, and walking, and rocking, and the moo noises. Weren't you listening?
Okay, yes to singing and food. Something about cows.
Perhaps I should share my vast expertise with you now. Let me take the call. Allow me. Hello, babysitter.
Who is this?
This is the help desk. No problem too big, no worry too small. Whatever it is, I can help it all. You are now talking to the best.
The baby is still crying, and I don't know what to do.
Did you make moo noises?
Well, yes, actually. That didn't help.
No, of course not. Why would it? Try unplugging the baby and rebooting. It's your only hope. No need to thank me. I've done it again. That was the perfect phone call.
Ooh, okay. Hello, help desk. No problem too big, no worry too small. Whatever it is, we can help.
Hello, I'm having a dress emergency.
Oh, okay, take a deep breath. It's going to be okay.
It is not okay. It's a disaster. It's the absolute worst problem ever. I'm going to die.
Oh, okay. I'll call 911. What you really need is an ambulance.
No, I don't have time for that. I need help now.
Okay. What is wrong?
So my friend ignored my hosey and now the zipper too. And
The zipper broke.
No, and the shoes. It's just too much.
The shoes are too tight.
And my date won't even help me.
The date has bad breath.
Well, yes, actually, but no, and the music is just
the music is too loud?
No, and my date, I can't even...
You lost your date. You lost your shoe.
Oh, I can't find anything.
Are you Cinderella?
Oh, I don't know what to do. I'm in the bathroom.
I'm out of ideas. I think some kid is at prom with an emergency, maybe dying, but I can't be sure. Help.
I can't believe this happened.
Ah, I see. You went to the prom in your Macy's dress that you posted online ahead of time, but your friend Susie ignored your hosey of the dress via online post and has now arrived in the same dress. That is a fashion nightmare.
You so get me. So obviously I can't leave the bathroom. What if someone sees us together?
Did you try making moo noises?
Why? Would that help?
No, of course not. How ridiculous. Control-Alt-Delete. Not even a challenge. Oh. Sorry, I just need to practice some tap dancing real quick.
Wait, are you wearing tap shoes?
Well, yes, of course. I need to keep my skills sharp. Talent scouts can arrive at any time.
It's after midnight.
Clearly, you are not a thespian. My big break can come at any time, and I plan on being prepared. 5, 6, 7, 8. Next time, then.
Hello, help desk. No problem too big, no worry too small. Whatever it is, we can help it all.
Yes, hello? I need some help. I'm in the chorus of Oklahoma, and my best friend has decided to devote their life to mine. We go on in 5, and without them, I'm the only alto.
Okay, can you get them on stage? Maybe they'll snap out of it.
Oh no. Now they're stuck in a box? They can't move.
Okay, mime emergency in a community theater cast of Oklahoma. And they're minutes away from the finale.
Finally, a problem worthy of my expertise. I feel called to assist. Put the caller on speaker. Mime. 5, 6, 7, 8. Oklahoma. Oh.
I have to transfer to the day shift.
We're sorry, the number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
Hello, and welcome to our first meeting of Matchmaking Magic with Lucy. We all know why you're here today. You're all struggling with your dating life. I want to start by saying there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, and I'm here to help you. We are here to help each other. Let's go around in the circle and say our names. My name's Lucy. Good, now I want you to all share a past relationship story with the group, and we'll unpack it together. Who wants to start? Oh, come on, you're all gonna have to share at some point.
I'll go.
Great.
So one time I was dating this guy and I wanted to hang out with him one day. And he said no. And he said no the next day. And the next day after that. And the day after that. And the day after that. And, well, I sent him like a million texts and he wouldn't respond. I mean, I thought I was being nice. They were all like, Josh, how's your day? Or Josh, I love you. Or Josh, we should be together forever. And Josh, I miss you.
Huh.
And then he just stopped talking to me. Like, what?
That is one predicament.
May I offer a suggestion?
Certainly.
I think he might have thought you were a bit too clingy. You know, guys don't really like it when girls confess their love for them, or when they constantly talk to them. They don't want anything serious. You know what I mean?
No, I don't.
I think what Todd is trying to say is that you should be doing the exact opposite of what you're doing now. Is that right, Todd?
Pretty much.
Skylar, I personally don't think you did anything wrong, but I believe in new ideas, so I guess it won't hurt to try something new. Who's next?
I'll go.
Go for it.
My last relationship was actually my longest relationship. I was with my girl for 2 whole months, but then she said I was lying to her. I missed our last date or something because my friends wanted me to go to a party with them, and I told her I was sick. But then she showed up at the same party with her friends and yelled at me, calling me a liar, saying I wasn't sick. But I was. I was having a sick time. So really, that means I was sick, so I don't really get it.
You could have just told her you wanted to go to the party instead.
Luke, I don't see how what you did was wrong. You really were sick. I wouldn't have broken up with you.
Thank you, Lucy. I really appreciate it.
Anytime.
Can I go?
Please, Todd, go ahead.
Alrighty, so I planned this huge rager for my ex-girlfriend's birthday. It took literal years to plan. I mean, I even got Drake to show up. And then she was like, actually, I'm gonna go to dinner with my friends instead. And I was absolutely heartbroken. Heart ripped right out of my soul.
I see.
She was all like, I wanted a nice, quiet, chill night tonight, not a rager. But I went all out for that party, and I still tried to get her to come. But then we got into a fight, and she insisted that she didn't even like Drake, which isn't true.
Oh?
I would put his beats on in the car all the time, and she would bang her head against the window.
In anger.
So I don't get it. She broke up with me after that.
Well, you were clearly dedicated to the relationship. I think she was crazy to have done that. Is there any chance you could get Drake again? Because I would love to come to that party. Your turn, Gemma.
Okay. So I met this guy, and he was absolutely perfect. And I really like to get to know the guys I date, so I did a little searching. I checked his Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, every social media platform that he has, to make sure I really knew him. I followed all of his relatives, met the whole fam. His mom is the sweetest. I memorized his entire wardrobe so that we could coordinate all our outfits. And we are going to be just the cutest couple.
So what's the problem?
Oh, well, he's from Nebraska and doesn't want to get in a long-distance relationship. So I don't know what I'm going to do because, we're soulmates.
Have you talked to him at all?
A little. He doesn't have a lot to say since nothing really happens in Nebraska. I'm always the one trying to start the conversation, but I don't mind.
Is there any chance he doesn't like you?
Luke, why would you even think that?
I mean, she's clearly stalking him. I'm just saying, I would be creeped out if I were him.
Gemma, don't listen to him.
But what if he doesn't really like me?
Excuse me. I'm looking for Gemma.
Jacob?
Gemma!
What are you doing here?
Gemma, you were right. We are made for each other. And I had to see you and come tell you that.
Oh, Jacob.
Let's blow this popsicle stand.
Well, that went well. Alright, it looks like we're done here. You will all find your person someday, and even if you don't, that's okay. Look at me, I'm having the time of my life right here, right now. And I don't need a partner to live my life. Just go out there and live it. Let nature take its course. Things will happen in time. And if they don't, just meditate.
Excuse me. Is this counseling?
Why, yes, come in. Take my seat. Now, what's your name?
My name is Blake.
Pleasure to have you here, Blake. Now, what seems to be the problem?
Well, I just haven't been feeling well lately. I'm really stressed out, unhappy, an emotional void, really. You know, I have no friends. People tell me I'm depressed, and I...
Blake, let me stop you right there. I'm sorry, but I don't think this is the right place for you.
What? What do you mean?
This is relationship counseling. I don't have a license to help you with your mental health problems.
Do you even have a license to help us?
Technically speaking, no, but I assure you I have plenty of experience with relationships.
Oh yeah? Because Gemma's the only person with a date right now.
I'm out of here.
Wait, no, guys, come back. I can help you. Well, Blake, looks like it's just you and me. Wanna grab dinner or something?
Alrighty, so it looks like we're all here. Hey Cindy, hey Pam, Marissa, hey Deb, love the hair. Alrighty, so once our president, Linda, finally gets here, we can get started.
Should we just... What? Honey, we have something we need to tell you.
What is it?
Well, before we answer that, it's time for our official Soccer Moms Council Facebook selfie. Strike a pose, ladies.
Oh my god, I have to fix my hair.
Yeah.
Prepare for this. Oh my god, I look disgusting right now. I need a hair appointment. Yeah.
Well, the Parks and Rec Association is concerned that too many kids are tailgating up at the hospital, and nobody's following social distancing guidelines, at least according to the concerned citizens. The police aren't sure if they can...
That's not why we're here, Deb.
But you said that this would be Linda's last act as president.
Linda, We wanted to bring something to your attention. We're concerned that with your recent actions as our standing president, we think that it's time that...
Mom! Timmy's poking me. Mom, Monique won't let me poke her.
Why is your son poking your daughter?
It's a medical condition.
A medical condition? Are you sure it is not coronavirus? You have a doctor's note? I need to see that.
Actually,
I tell ya, it's these vaccines giving all of these kids poking conditions.
That just says shut up, Deb. No one likes you.
oh, sorry, wrong one. I'll email this one to you later, Deb.
Last week at the Zoom PTA meeting, you said everyone liked me. You said that's why I was chosen to be liaison to the Parks and Rec department.
I was lying, Deb. It's a nothing job.
Anyways, the reason we're here is because your actions as president have not been appropriate. You've outright refused to come to any PTA Zoom meetings.
Your response to concern about high schoolers vaping on the sidelines during soccer games was, and I quote, "YOLO, it's not my kids."
You told a lost 5-year-old that their mother was waiting for them in the middle of the intersection at 109 in North Street.
And worst of all, at last year's Winter Carnival, you bet a group of kids $20 that they couldn't hit your grandson, Clint, in the back of the neck with a dart from across the Memorial Gym.
I won that bet, actually.
Only because you hit him in the head instead of the neck.
He had to go to the hospital.
Worst thing of all that you did was replacing the orange slices after every game with popsicles.
Really? That's the worst thing I've ever done? I'll have you know.
Mom! Ellie sneezed on me and I think my mouth was open.
Do you have your fanny pack with your essential oils?
No.
Does part 1 or 2 have theirs?
Well, part 1 lost hers, and well, part 2 kind of swallowed it.
How much?
Like, the entire thing, including the bottle.
Why?
He said it was the swallow the bottle challenge.
All right, come get the pump.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Okay, well, we'll get you set up with an hour of lavender oil, okay?
Okay. Mom?
Mom?
What, part 2?
I can't poop.
What do you mean you can't poop? Did you take all of your laxatives?
You swallowed the bottle first.
Oh my god. All right. I mean, this is the 3rd time this month, but fine. You know the deal. Go to the bathroom.
What's up guys, it's R2P2. Welcome back to my channel. So I did the swallow bottle challenge earlier, and my mom's gonna help me do the pass 2 bottles like a kidney stone challenge. Ow!
Carry on.
What were you saying about the worst thing I've ever done?
Well, where do I begin?
We need a witness stand.
I think Basil has a music stand around here somewhere. I'll go grab it.
How is that going to work? It's on the other side of the camera.
What are you doing?
I just need to borrow for a second, honey. It'll only take a little bit.
No, I need this. No, why do you always do this? I need this right now. Give it to me.
I got it, but we'll have to do this fast. I don't know how long the duct tape will hold him.
This trial shouldn't take long.
Trial? Wait, what trial?
Wait, is this?
I, the Honorable Judge Karen Hollister, now call this virtual trial to order.
Wait, how's this trial going to work exactly? I'm very bewildered. And also, this better not take long. I have 1,000 shots. Which animals I need to expose to?
I now turn this trial over to the prosecutors in the case. The Soccer Moms Council versus Linda.
What about me?
You're on trial, honey.
Oh, not the first time.
Enough! Head prosecutor, you have the floor.
Deb!
What? Oh, right.
I'll start, Deb. The prosecution calls Coach Harry. If he bothers to show up.
I have a hair appointment soon.
So, Coach, it is true, is it not, that you are single?
Yes.
And it is also true that you enjoy sushi, correct?
Writing this down.
Yes.
No.
Let me ask you, Coach. Would you like to grab some sushi with me at Takara sometime after quarantine?
This isn't working. Next witness.
Wait! Coach Harry hasn't answered me.
Okay.
I think that's a no, honey.
Okay then. Head prosecutor, call your next witness. Coach, you're excused. Deb.
Oh, Deb. 1 second. I call Jack, Linda's 17-year-old son, and his son Clint.
So,
Jack, you are the ringleader of a group known as the, let me just make sure I'm saying this right, the Jewel Fools, spelt JUULSFUULS.
Sure am. Proud to be Vapeworks' freshman year, baby.
I see. How nice. Now tell me, where do the Jewel Fools go to, what's it again, vape?
We prefer the term Jewel.
Okay, where do you go to Jewel?
Our favorite hang was definitely at Hospital Hill, especially on that little hill with the shed up top. You know, the one with all the soccer stuff. But now we just do group FaceTimes or Zoom calls.
Aha! So you, Linda's son, are telling us that your favorite place to jewel was the soccer fields? Tell me, when do you engage in your recreational nicotine vapor activities?
On Saturdays between 9 and 11:30. You know, when the soccer games were.
Wait, what are you doing?
Aha! And who told you that you could jewel at the soccer fields during the soccer games?
Linda did. She's a super cool mom.
Aha! So Linda has been abusing her powers as president of the Soccer Moms Council to permit her son and his motley crew of hormonal vape lords to expose our kids to their mango-flavored nicotine juice. I have no further questions, Your Honor.
Wait. I know what this is.
Oh, good. Welcome to the War Impeaching and Convicting You party, Linda. Thank you for joining us.
Wait. What?
We're impeaching you.
You don't have the authority to do that.
Yes, I do. I am the Speaker of the House, the ranking member of the Judiciary Committee, the Chief of the Staff, and your Vice President. Gosh dang it.
Well, isn't just like kids soccer?
Shut up, Chad. Chad, really, Deb?
Look, Linda, you hate this job. We all know that's why you drink so much apple juice. There's nothing wrong with giving up on this now. You are inappropriate, irresponsible, and you don't like this job. Or us.
The concerned citizen Medfield will be hearing about this. You will not forget Linda Drum. My lawyers will be calling.
Where are you going? This is a Zoom call.
Oh, please. This is not the first time I walked out of a Zoom call.
Come back here, you turd bucket!
Oh my god, this is giving me a migraine. What is even happening? What is wrong with this?
No, come on. That's not it. That's not it. No. Okay, what did I even do now? Come on.
Look, I drew a flower. Hello?
Listen to these gut-wrenching interviews. Now, Stacy, please tell us how traumatic it was not to have Wi-Fi on September 10th.
Well, it was just horrible. My life just flashed through my eyes. It was so traumatic that I decided to go to therapy twice a week for it. I thought about, how am I going to do all my work? I have so much work. What if colleges don't accept me because I turned in my assignments late? My life is spiraling into the tubes. I couldn't have them being disappointed in me.
Who's them, Stacy?
It's my parents, okay?
Please don't get defensive or aggravated, Stacy. I just want to know what's going on.
Well, both of my parents went to Yale and became the best in their field. My mother is a brain surgeon and my dad is a lawyer, but I don't want a profession like that. I'm passionate about one thing.
Please tell us. No judgment. We're here for you.
Okay. Well, I want to be a carny.
Oh, that's very different.
I just love everything about carnivals, you know? Working with convicted criminals all day just makes sense to me. And being around people who admire above-ground pools. So yeah, I want to be a carny.
Oh, okay. Very interesting, but a little white trash for my taste.
What did you just say?
That's the end of our time, Stacy. Thank you very much. Hello, the ghost of Mrs. Wilson. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good right now. I'm in purgatory, which is okay. I don't know if I'm going to heaven or not, which is fun.
Oh, okay. Let's talk about September 10th, where the whole school lost Wi-Fi. What was your role in this horrible tragedy?
When I was alive, I was a part of IT, who managed the Wi-Fi and interwebs.
So the Wi-Fi was your responsibility?
Yes, but it wasn't my fault.
Whose fault was it then?
I don't know. Maybe it was my fault.
My sources say you destroyed the router in Mrs. Greenfield's room. Is that true?
Yes, okay, it was me. It's all my fault. I just made a simple mistake. I'm sorry.
Thank you for confessing, but can you please discuss why God emerged at the school and killed you?
Oh yes, I forgot the whole God situation. When Jack was having an epiphany, God suddenly emerged to tell us the meaning of life. I disagreed with him a little bit and called him a show-off. He was so offended by what I said, so he killed me with a thunderbolt.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
God said I won't be able to see my cats ever again. My cats are all I have after Reginald cheated on me with Paula Dean at that Christmas party hosted by Ike Turner.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Are you laughing at me? No one ever disrespects me. Ever!
I wasn't trying to be disrespectful.
It seems like you were.
No, not at all.
You know, I cast a curse on you and your whole family for eternity.
Wow. That was a colossal waste of time. Hello, Mrs. Greenfield. How are you?
I'm doing okay. I'm just living in a recession with a teacher's salary, so pretty great.
Could you please tell us what happened on September 10th?
It was a normal day. I was just taking attendance, and I told my students to go in classroom to complete an assignment, and Zach so nicely said that the Wi-Fi wasn't working. So I called the tech department to fix it, and then the incompetent Mrs. Wilson shows up to try to fix it.
Why would you consider Mrs. Wilson incompetent?
She didn't know anything about technology. She went to college when I wasn't even born. The only thing she's somewhat of an expert on is Microsoft Word, and we haven't used that software in over a decade.
Okay, so you believe she wasn't qualified for her job?
No question about it.
What happened when she arrived?
She kept smacking the router like it was an old television. She never even thought in her simpleton mind to reset the Wi-Fi router. She hit it really hard, then it fell to the floor and broke. She immediately started sobbing because the Wi-Fi router came out for her paycheck. She kept whining about how she is going to pay for the Christmas portrait with all her cats. You know, she only has 7 followers on Facebook. Pathetic.
Okay, what happened after that?
One of my annoying students had a mental breakdown about her future.
What?
She was freaking out about how she's not going to be able to do all of her work if colleges don't accept her. I told her whole life could be ruined if you don't get into an Ivy League school. She won't be able to find one job that you enjoy. You're going to be working in a small cubicle talking to Ryan about what time you're taking lunch.
That's horrible.
I was just giving her a reality check. She thought she was a strong, independent woman that can beat social norms in the so-called male-dominated testosterone-filled society. What a joke. After that, some god emerged.
Wait, God emerged?
Yeah, he talked about how everything is completely worthless except cell phones. I don't know how people live before Wi-Fi. The true meaning of life is my son is to post on social media as much as possible. Don't worry about the so-called school, college, family, friends, career. Throw it all in the garbage and stay on your phone.
Mrs. Greenfield, do you realize what you witnessed? God appeared at your classroom to tell you the meaning of life? So that's not a big deal to you?
When am I getting my money? You told me if I did this interview, I would get $100.
Okay. Thank you, Mrs. Greenfield, with your insight. Hello, Megan. How are you?
I'm doing fine. My name is Megan, not Megan. The only reason I'm doing this stupid interview is because Daddy told me I would get a new Range Rover.
Okay, Megan. Now tell us, what happened during that eventful day where there's no Wi-Fi?
So it was a pretty normal day. I got a mocha cappuccino from Starbucks. There wasn't any really new gossip I could spread except for Jenna White broke up with Brian for Derek. I can't believe she did that. I still can't believe it. Derek is so hot. Who would even blame her?
Can you please stay on topic?
God, I'm sorry people care about what I have to say. I have a huge fan base. This one time, a stalker came into my house to see my morning routine. Obviously, I let him in, even though he had a knife in his hand. And after he left, I called the police.
Megan, what happened on September 10th?
Okay, so Miss Greenfield called tech support to figure out the Wi-Fi thing, and then Miss Wilson came in to try to fix it, but she completely failed. Speaking of Miss Wilson, in my blog, she's crying about one of her cats dying. It is so funny. Please check out my vlogs. They're so fat, you won't regret it.
I don't care about your vlog. What happened after Mrs. Wilson broke the router?
Okay, so rude, Mr. Interviewer. So after she failed, I left the class to talk to my daddy. He always has a solution for everything. Even this one time, I drove my Mercedes into a Baskin-Robbins in Miami during spring break. It wasn't even my fault at all. The Baskin-Robbins was just there in my way. But after I called him, I went to Brandy Melville with my girlfriends. Then I went back to school and everything was fixed because of Daddy, and that's pretty much it.
There are a lot of reports that there is God. Did you see God?
No, you silly goose. God isn't real. I thought you knew that.
Okay, thank you for your perspective, Megan, on this story. You were very, very helpful.
My name is Megan, not Megan. This is a complete waste of my time, but at least I get my Range Rover. Bye!
So, Zach, what happened on September 10th?
It was a pretty casual day. I was in Mrs. Greenfield's class, and I told her the Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Oh, okay, so you were the one that first said the Wi-Fi wasn't working.
Yes, I was. I also have a theory about why the Wi-Fi wasn't working.
What's your theory?
All right. Hear me out. The government was involved.
The government? You have to be kidding.
It's true! They were testing a new weapon to use on other countries.
What's this so-called weapon?
Delta God.
So what does Delta God do?
It creates a simulation of a god to manipulate people to follow the orders of the United States government.
If the United States government was truly involved, why did they kill Mrs. Wilson?
Mrs. Wilson was an informant for the Chinese government. Duh.
No. She couldn't be. It's just not possible.
Yes, it is. Why do you think she was always one of the school employees to volunteer to go to the China trip with all the Mandarin students? She only volunteered to give more information to the Chinese government or to assign a new mission.
Our government can't manipulate us like that. We're protected by the Constitution.
Oh yeah? What about MK Ultra? Operation Northwoods? If you haven't heard of that one, it was a covert plan to create support for a war in Cuba that would oust communist leader Fidel Castro. Parts of the Gulf of Tonkin incident, which led to the U.S. intervention in Vietnam, never happened. You can never trust the government.
This interview's over. You have no idea what you're talking about. Hello, Jack. How are you today?
Fine. I'm doing just all right.
Okay, then. So please tell us what happened on September 10th.
So it was like a pretty casual day. Nothing important happened. I had my normal day-old potato salad from the cafe for lunch.
Why day-old potato salad? Never mind. Let's stay on topic. What happened in Mrs. Greenfield's classroom?
Oh, okay. The Wi-Fi wasn't working. She called Mrs. Wilson to try and fix it.
Okay, what happened next?
I screamed, "What is life without Wi-Fi? I have no purpose. God, what do I do? Give me a sign, if there is even a God." All of a sudden, there's this shining light, and God emerges out of thin air and says, "What is your plea, my son?" It was so crazy, I still don't know if it really happened or not.
Wow, that's incredible. What did you say to him?
Well, I asked her if there's more to life than Wi-Fi and my beloved devices.
So, what did God say?
Oh, sorry. He said, "Nothing matters except to post on social media as much as possible. Don't worry about this so-called school, college, family, friends, career. Throw it all in the garbage and stay on that phone of yours." And that's what I'm doing.
What do you mean by that's what I'm doing?
God and Jesus Christ only wanted me to focus on my phone, and that's what I did. I dropped out of school, burned all my bridges with my friends, ran away from home, and now I live in a studio apartment where I live stream myself playing video games on Twitch for money.
That doesn't seem like a great decision, Jack. I bet you're not making a lot of money, too.
I make $10,000 a week. Is that good?
Extremely well. It's triple my salary. Why did I choose journalism? I'm such an idiot. I should have been a YouTuber. I would have been out of Papa's house a long time ago. God. Thank you for listening. I hope you learned the true meaning of life in this podcast.
Oh, Gary, can't you just feel it?
Yes, dear?
The energy, the pure talent oozing out of this theater. Oh, I remember when I was in love at first sight freshman year. I should have been the lead, but they thought I'd be better suited as ensemble. They were too afraid my star power would outshine everyone else.
Weren't you a wall, dear?
Right, that's what I said. Still, Becky is going to just shine as...
You're right, dear. She absolutely will.
Ugh, This kid again.
The night I first met Jason, it was snowing. I had wandered aimlessly through the streets, letting the frigid air slap my face, pushing myself to feel something, to acknowledge what was truly happening to me. That's when I saw him. He was sitting in a coffee shop window sipping hot chocolate. There was something about him, something that drew me to him.
Mommy! 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 Who's that?
Shh! Sweetie, if you'd listen, you'd know. Now, don't be rude. Our star will be on soon.
But I don't get it. What's happening? Why is that person wearing that? What's her name? How long is this and...
Just take this.
Ooh, Candy Crush.
Oh my god, that's my baby! That's my baby! Shh! Shh! People, there's a show going on.
My friend, I'm so glad to find...
To find me so... sad, did you say?
Did you see the scare? She's stealing lines now. It was enough when they made her the star of the musical over my angel Becky. We get it! You're good. I mean, we couldn't even hear him over the pit band.
I mean, to be fair, dear, we couldn't hear anyone over the pit band.
Anyway, I am... hair? Hair? No, I am here. And I, yes.
Hey, kid, what's the score of the game?
Yes, I can't believe Jason's parents don't want me to marry him. And then taking him all the way to London? Why do I lose everyone I care about?
Look, Mom! It's Eric! Hi, Eric! Hi, it's me! It's Jake! Hi!
Oh, yes. I too feel like... chocolate.
Chocolate?
Yup. Chocolate.
Wise words, my friend. Chocolate, as dark and sharp as it can be sweet and light. Don't all of us really feel like chocolate? Caught in an inner turmoil between our sugary side and our bitter side. I'd have to say right now, if I were a type of chocolate, I'd be melted chocolate. A helpless mess of love and longing for Jason.
Come on, think like a branch. Show me your pain, your motivation, your backstory.
Mom, stop! You're embarrassing me! I mean, I'm a tree. Woo! I should have signed up for basketball.
You got it, sweetie. Beautiful, just like we talked about.
Oh my god! Lady, would you just shut up? Honestly...
You're right, my good friend. It is time for a nap.
Mommy? What's happening?
I don't know, but the show must go on. Come on, sweetie. This is your chance. The spotlight is on you. Do the improv we practiced.
Oh my god.
Ooh, wow. I didn't know moms were in the show.
Don't think they're supposed to be.
You are a tree. Yes, you are a tree.
Am I an oak? No.
Is she a bird? No.
I'm a maple tree. You get maple syrup from me.
That's it. Now the big finish.
Well, at least it wasn't Shakespeare. Get it? That's a theater joke. Ha. Ha.
Could be a scratch. Well, it's not. My dad's gonna kill me, and I'm gonna be late to the game.
What about blah, twinkle, blah, 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 twinkle, twinkle, blah, blah, blah.
Michael.
What?
Michael.
Am I dead?
I have come to help.
Oh, okay, great. AAA.
No, I'm not AAA. Do I look like I'm AAA?
I don't know.
Well, I'm Rosemary, and I'm party of conscience. I've come to show you the way through right and wrong in these trying times. Now, what can I do to help?
Okay, I'm sorry, but are you like a distant relative or something?
No.
Or like a teacher or neighbor?
No! Why are you asking so many questions? You're asking too many questions.
I'm just confused as to why my spiritual guide is some random older woman.
I don't know, they ran out. Don't flatter yourself. Now tell me what happened.
Yeah, right. Sorry, well, I think I may have just totaled my car. I was driving to my baseball game, and I lost control when I drove over some wet leaves. My parents...
Wait, hold on. What does that would mean?
Which?
The one you just said, what is that?
Totaled?
Yeah, does that have something to do with cars? You know who knows something about cars is Al. Al, get out here. What do you want? Who the heck's this guy?
Okay.
This is Michael. He was driving to a ball game when he, whatever, just take a look.
That really won't be necessary.
Kid, what did you do? Who do you think you are? Steve McQueen?
Is there a way to undo whatever's happening?
Dang hippies, smoking their this and that, think they're invincible. For you, McQueen, you're not. Neither is your car.
Where did you guys come from? What's happening? Are you alive forever now? What's the deal?
Well, we technically come from the prefrontal cortex and now we're manifested here.
Well, thank you guys for all you've done, but I think I'll call AAA, then my dad, then my coach. See ya.
Is that phone why you crashed? No wonder why he's so awkward, Al. He's never had a conversation. Hey, pal, too out of it to realize when you're talking to a lady, eh? Rose, I can't stand him. I'm leaving. Al, I can't leave. I'm on the clock. I can't believe you're asking me to leave. I mean, I'm on the clock. What do you expect me to do? I'm working. Fine. I'm going to the store. Do you want anything? Yeah, okay. Yeah, can you get those round things that, the round and... What things? I don't understand. The things that we had at Patricia's niece's wedding. They're kind of like gloopy and, gloopy? What the heck's gloopy? You know, they're gloopy and and... Oh, you mean the quiche? Michael, what happened? Oh, thank goodness you're okay.
Sorry I didn't call you. Never mind. Anyway, I think I'm concussed. I hallucinated this old woman and her husband, and he had some kind of sandwich, and there was a quiche, and then she did her own intro tune. That, I'm scared.
It's okay, just try to relax, and we'll figure this whole thing out once we're home. Hop in the car,